Welcome everybody to RCW Fusion on this Sunday. A special Sunday edition of our show here as we have the fallout from RCW Revival as we have Riley Dillon making his way to the squared circle. Now he's not too happy as he's had his match removed from the Revival card versus Desmond Wright, so he is not too happy coming to the ring tonight. But can't worry about that right now as we are on the road now to Fright Fest on Halloween night. So now, judging by Riley's song, he's looking for retribution here after not being on the card for Revival. Riley Dillon sporting a new look, a new beard, but same attitude. He's looking forward to his matchup here versus this man who went through a lot of hell on Friday, and it's James Moore. Now this man went through a lot at Revival. What's up, Elijah? Good to see you in here with us as we have James Moore, who went through a lot of hell with Sinister this past Friday on Revival in the main event for his... Not right now, Elijah, not right now. He doesn't have anything planned right now, but I can promise you, it's... When he debuted at RCW Eternal a number of months ago, I think that's about a year or two ago now, he's had a lot of issues with the Brotherhood, Elijah Jones, the Psycho Kid. And I'm pretty sure that it's far from over, folks. And speaking of issues, James Moore gonna get another crack at Sinister at Fright Fest for his title. This time nobody's going to be at ringside, so nobody can interrupt him. Terry Hines Jr. and Terry Hines Sr. were at ringside when this matchup took place on Friday. Look at this. Submission locked in and a rope break there. A rope break did save James Moore at least once during that matchup on Friday. By the way, folks, you can catch that video now over on my YouTube channel. That's where we archive every single RCW show in addition to Fusion. And James Moore off to a great start here, but Riley Dillon not going to allow him to get the count that he wants as James Moore. Look at that! James Moore with the acrobatics there. Going right after the leg of Riley Dillon, and he came to play today. Look at this, a couple of shots right into the canvas there. Riley Dillon, like I said, unhappy that his matchup got rescheduled to Fright Fest 3 live in Syracuse on Halloween night. He was expecting to take on the Savior Desmond Wright. At Revival, but things change sometimes as Riley Dillon tried for the clothesline, missed it there. James Moore able to take advantage with a kick. That's a kick he knows all too well there. Sinister took one of those in the main event Friday. Now look at this. Riley Dillon looked for something there, but James Moore saw that one coming. Now James Moore trying to fire himself up here. He could be going for the big dive. There it is. James Moore firing on all cylinders, just days after almost capturing the world title in a twist of fate there on the outside. And I'll tell you one thing, James Moore, that is perhaps the greatest, absolute greatest matchup I've ever seen James Moore ever be in. And it was 2 out of 3 falls, folks. Once again, folks, I encourage you, go back and watch that 3-hour extravaganza that we had on Friday in New Orleans, Louisiana, in the Big Easy, folks. But oh, what's happening here? There's Desmond.
Yeah. Money make the world go round.
Look at this. Desmond Wright paying dividends here for James Moore. He's not going to forget them brawling it out. The last time Riley Dillon and Desmond were in the same building, count of 2 and a kick out. And James Moore just taking advantage of the distraction. Now, Desmond Wright is not one to play mind games, but if there's one thing he believes in, it's karma. And maybe he was just setting an example there of exactly that. There's Riley Dillon. Oh, look at this. This is uncalled for. Look at this. Stop right to the back of the neck of James Moore. Now Riley Dillon looking to take out all his anger on the former #1 contender for the world title. And like I said, James Moore will once again get his shot at that title. There was a couple of times where the Brotherhood decided to stick their nose in where it didn't belong. You know, I think I remember being on the call there. Oh, what a knee from James Moore. 1, 2, we could have it 1 here and a kick out. And again, James Moore now looking to dive here, and he took way too long on that one. He didn't have as much momentum behind it either. Look at this, just toying with James Moore here. Look at this. Armbar locked in here. Armbar locked in, and James Moore got out of that fairly quickly. Now the takedown, and now look at this. Just the strikes. I think Riley was trying to protect himself there. 1, 2, could have it 1, and a kick out. And James Moore continuing to punish Riley Dillon here. He might be going for this elbow. Nope, the shooting star press, that'll work too. Oh, but could he be going for the elbow this time? Yes, wind up elbow. Right to the heart of Riley Dillon. 1, 2, kick out. Riley Dillon able to get the shoulder up, and that's been all too familiar for James Moore, sending flashbacks about what happened Friday when he almost captured the title here. Look at this. That clothesline. Oh, this might be a little bit too far here, James. You might be biting off more than you can chew. Still hit it. He still hit that elbow too. And Riley still refusing to die. Riley Dillon has a lot of anger right now, and I think that's what's fueling him. I think that's what's keeping him in this. You would think it would do the exact opposite. But sometimes people are so full of revenge and fire and hatred that it takes them over. They become a person that they never thought they'd be, and look at that smack right across the face of James Moore. Very disrespectful there. Now the hip toss, look at this. Drop kick right there. And Riley wants more. Look at this taste of danger. They eat defeat right there. On to James, one. And there's only a one count there. Only one. Not even two. Super kick again. James Moore using that time to get out of dodge, but it didn't really help him there. Oh, maybe he spoke too soon. Got out of the way of that neck breaker, or what would have been a neck breaker perhaps, but and James Moore just has to use his quickness here. He has to use the anger against Riley. And look at this again. James Moore diving away. Nobody home that time. And back in they go. He's looking to continue this onslaught of offense that he's been on. Riley Dillon. Another smack right across the face. James Moore got up. That might have been a bad decision. Armbar locked in again. Armbar locked in again. And James Moore escapes it. The arm hasn't been a target for Riley, and that's what's hurt him in this match. He hasn't been going after that arm to weaken it up for that armbar. Normally that would be something that a very technical wrestler would do, but Riley Dillon chose not to, and that might spell bad for him here. Look at this. Super kick. Straight jacket suplex there. Shades of Adam Cole, baby, right there. As James Moore rolls over Riley into the cover here. 1, 2, he might have it. Yes, he does. Riley couldn't get anything going there, and James Moore with some momentum. Just 2 days following his loss. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to more action in just a few moments. That's right, folks. We have our eFed partner, SCW Syndicate Championship Wrestling, and you can catch that on my mod Young Sin's TikTok on Fridays, folks, as we have stacks. That's Troy and Donovan Mitchell. Next to Jay Hustle. Jay Hustle bringing them out here now. Newly signed tag team right here. And they've had a couple of victories under their belt already. And we'll see if they have another one. Here in this match. Troy and Donovan. Look at the cash out here on Fusion with a victory. Let's see if they can do that. Jay Hustle at their side. And there's the boos. As we have the Blackwell family. Former champions. Bryce being the former Intercontinental champion. Big Nasty being the former world champion. They're looking for yet another victory. And perhaps this is a new direction for the Blackwell family. At least for Bryce and Big Nasty. Maybe they're no longer looking to be single stars now. Maybe they're trying their skills out in the tag division to see if they can become tag team champions one day. Who knows? Maybe that's the case. I could be totally wrong here, but you know, maybe the executive advisor has other plans for these gentlemen. I'm not too sure how wise it is to go into the ring with the chain on, knowing that you're going against the Blackwells, but Troy and Donovan, you know, they've already got a couple of victories under their belt. What a shoulder tackle there from Bryce. Hopefully you guys like the little bit of a ring change there with the ring lighting. It's definitely a lot better and less blinding here. I believe this is Donovan with the enziguri. The shooting star press not there. It's a double knees right to the midsection. Irish whip into the corner. Bryce. Oh, I thought he might have been going for something there, but he's going to tag in the big man, Nasty. And Nasty tried for one there, but oh, wait a minute. I don't think that's something you want to do. You don't want to taunt Nasty. I'm going to use the strength, but the quickness. Able to chop the big man down. Tried for the clothesline again, dodged out of it. And again, look at the Donovan. The dominant force that has been Stacks lately in this tag division. I don't know if you want to do this. Oh my, the standing Spanish fly to Nasty, but Nasty got up from that. Now Nasty, look at that power. And that's what you have to watch out for. If you're the Stacks bros right here, right now. Trying to get back to a vertical base. Oh, look at this. I don't even think they realize that Nasty made the tag here. 1, 2, kick out. Bryce can't believe that there. Needing a tag to Troy there. Troy watching along. And Nasty going right back in to pick up the pieces that Bryce left. Irish whip now. And just ran over. Like a semi-truck coming at you so fast, and a kick out in 2.5. Donovan needs this tag here. He needs it desperately right now. And this might be his chance. Look at this. Looking for that driver. Nasty, though. Got out of it. He can't seem to find a way to make the tag. But this might help him here. Look at this. Enziguri across the face of Nasty. This gives him time now. There you go, the much needed tag, and now Nasty getting right up. And look at this, the power of Nasty on display. As Troy took that fully. Now Bryce now. Tagged in, Irish whip. Nasty taken out. Troy now heading in right after Bryce. Getting him back in. Oh, look at that drop kick there. Got the shooting star. The standing shooting star press there, and only a count of one. Bryce though, oh, Bryce tried for a knee, missed it. DDT to Bryce. Nasty wants the tag. And Troy said no. But that allowed Bryce to take over. Now Troy with a couple of shots to Bryce now. Drop kick sends him down to the corner. And oh, Bryce baited him in. And Bryce just stomping Troy out right now. These brothers going up against brothers here. Brothers in Big Nasty Bubba Blackwell and Bryce Blackwell. It's a sibling affair right now. Jay Hustle trying to rally his mates on, and wow, Nasty again with the power. And you just got to find a way to slow him down. Uh-oh, look at this. Jay Hustle helping out his buddies. What's up, Shin? Good to see you in here with us on the special Sunday edition of Fusion. Normally we do this on Saturdays, but the Brotherhood had other plans. Brotherhood had tried to take us over. We had to get some things going back at HQ, making sure that things were right. Tried for a jumping clothesline, did Bryce, and didn't land it. Irish whip. And there goes Troy again. Troy with a drop kick. And again, just trying to go after Nasty here. Knocking him out. Now Troy waiting for Bryce to get to his feet and not gonna wait that long. Oh, but Bryce now. They're gonna turn the tables and oh, right off of the apron, face first. Like I said, folks, you can catch our latest premium live event, Revival, over on my YouTube channel right now, folks. In its entirety, fully edited and everything. We had Alyssa Voss make her debut appearance. As Nasty was taken out again, and look at this. The slight distraction, oh! Again, there's Jay Hustle. Troy trying to get the tag, and he got it. He got the tag off, mouth kick though. Mouth kick right to Donovan, but there's Troy. That could have been very bad. Very, very bad. But luckily Troy was there. As Nasty got dumped to the outside. Bryce getting taken out. They still have yet to hit cash out. Dragging him away from the ropes. Very wise here from Nasty. Nasty may have been trying for the nasty splash. Couldn't connect with it. Now Nasty sending him in the corner. Turns him around. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a pump kick. Right to the face of Nasty. Now Nasty, it's hard to knock him down, but once you get him down, you're doing the right thing. Look at this, the driver. Right to Nasty. Bryce. Still on the apron. Now he's not. Now you just got to get him over to the corner looking for a cash out. There you go. Get him over to the corner and get cash out. They're looking to do cash out again. Cash out on Nasty. Referee's got to get down. 1, 2. Kick out from Nasty as Nasty's still in it. And Nasty getting up right away. A monstrous clothesline there from Nasty. 2. Kick out. That slight hesitation from the referee getting down from cash out was enough for Nasty to kick out. Now look for the Nasty ending. And oh, look at this. Turning the tables. And Bryce wants a tag. Not gonna get it. At least not today. Taunting right in the face of Nasty. Allowing him back in. I don't think that's such a great idea. But they're looking for cash out. Nasty said no. Right into the corner they go. Nasty. Taking the elbow. And look at this hip toss. And both of these men exhausted. Both of these men trying to win it for their two respective teams. This could definitely change the course of the tag team career of both of these teams. Bryce Blackwell and Big Nasty, they're used to singles championships. They're not used to capturing tag titles together. Not too often, at least. And look at that knee. The knee from Bryce Blackwell. Here comes in Donovan, and Donovan stops him. Look at these frequent tags here from these teams. Tried for the nasty ending. Not going to be a nasty ending today, at least for the time being. And look at that, the standing Spanish fly. I can't believe he pulled that off. Oh, but Nasty caught him off guard. Nasty caught him off guard almost. That would have been something for the Blackwell family as Bryce taken out. Come on, they got it now. Cash out. Ref, come on. 1, 2, 3. And Stacks win it. A big victory for them. Over these two veterans. They had a little bit of help from Jay Hustle, but I don't think it impacted the matchup too much. Wouldn't be the first time the Blackwells pulled a few strings either. So, think of it as a little bit of payback for all the years that they've found a way to weasel their way out of matches or weasel their way in matches. Just look at this. They cash out for a victory over the Blackwells. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. All right, folks, here we are, and it is time for the debut of Alyssa Voss, the Velvet Vixen. Now, real quick, we're going to take you back to what happened at the hands of Alyssa Voss just a few nights ago at Revival. If you look at this, Alyssa Voss made her debut appearance by attacking Lexi Starr, now the Serenity champion, with a crossbody and the beauty breaker. And let me tell you, you know what a way to make a statement. As Ivy Nichols makes her way out here. Now Lexi Starr can't be too happy because that was Lexi Starr's first title win in RCW. And as great as that was, I'm pretty sure most don't like having a moment like that spoiled by a rookie, no less, in Alyssa Voss. The Velvet Vixen, ready here tonight to take on Ivy Nichols, who was in the Serenity tournament. Back when the title was first introduced. And we'll see how she does here. Against the debuting Alyssa Voss. Here we go, folks. Now, Ivy Nichols, look at that DDT right off the bat. Welcome to RCW, Alyssa. Now, a little bit of a backstory here on Alyssa Voss. She was a cheerleader in college, all the way from high school to college, and you know, she doesn't have much of a wrestling background, but you know, she saw an opportunity and took advantage of it, been training with the likes of Sky Outlaw. Sky Outlaw has been head of talent relations. She was head of talent relations for a while before resigning that role. And she's trained extremely well. And look at this, the curb stomp, as Ivy Nichols is giving Alyssa Voss a run for her money here. But now, Alyssa, look at this. The strikes, the quickness. Now, the gymnastics going to come into play here with a standing Spanish fly. And a 1 count. Now, I wasn't able to get a talk with Alyssa Voss about why she decided to ruin the moment for Lexi Starr, and maybe I think part of it has to do with the fact that Lexi Starr is just proud of being arrogant, proud of doing what she's doing, proud of ruining people. It was her herself that said, I may be arrogant and a bitch, but I'm damn proud of it. I don't know how many people that, you know, have a normal way of thinking in life would ever say something like that. Being proud of being an asshole, being proud of being a bitch, like that's not You know, that, what is that? The whatever podcast? I'm not too sure, man. Like, that's... You know, maybe if Lexi is so proud of doing that, maybe that's where she should be. And not in a wrestling ring. And look at this. The Canadian Destroyer on Alyssa Voss. Her neck sprung all the way back from it. Could be a spoiler for her debut, and a kick out at 2.5. And Ivy absolutely destroying Alyssa Voss here. Perhaps Alyssa bit off more than she could chew because, you know, Lexi Starr she's just, you know, not one that you want to upset. And sure, Lexi Starr hasn't done anything yet in retaliation. But it's only a matter of time before something happens. So now look at this. Oh! And like I said, it's only a matter of time before something happens. There's Lexi with a steel chair. Talk about payback. Referee tried to get it out of the way. Ivy Nichols trying to crawl over. But talk about payback. And now look at this. Alyssa Voss off the second rope. Look at the blockbuster. Drop kick right to the side of the head of Ivy. Now look at this. Look for a kick and got the leg swept. Referee got caught inadvertently there. This could be real bad for Alyssa if she's not careful. But Alyssa now taking over Inseguri. Look at this. Both ladies tired. Now Alyssa Voss now. Going up. She's looking for this. The cross body. Got it. The cross body right to Ivy Nichols and a kick out of 2. Now looking for the beauty breaker. She already hit this on Lexi Starr. Beauty breaker. Couldn't make the cover right away. Tired herself out. 2. Ivy still in it. And it was that slight hesitation from the cover. Now look at this. May have caught her. Tried for the beauty breaker again. Couldn't get it. Now look at this. Just the quickness of Alyssa, but she's exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. You can tell she's exerting so much energy here. She's trying everything she can against Ivy. Took a little bit too long there. Ivy, though. Ivy caught her with a kick. And that may have caught Alyssa off guard there. May have Alyssa down and out. No. Velvet Vixen still in this thing. I don't know how, but she still is. Spin kick right there. Now look at this. Just going back to old reliable, what she's used to. Now looking for the crossbody again. Could have it. No, she took too long. But rolling out. Wise decision there from Alyssa. Even though she's a rookie, she's doing what she has to in the sliced bread on the outside. Count of two here. And look at this, Ivy Nichols. Giving Alyssa a taste of RCW right here. And look at this. Cover up. Alyssa had the adrenaline going. Caught her with the enziguri. Now just seeing her in the corner now. Alyssa. Oh. Bit off more than she could chew there. Dazed again. Look at this, the sleeper. The sleeper. The sleeper. And oh, Alyssa almost tapped there. Alyssa's not going to let Lexi have the last laugh. Look at this DDT. And once again, Alyssa, the adrenaline just pumping right through her. That is the only way she's surviving all of this. Oh, and dumping Ivy. Look at this. Going up top rope. Oh, drop kick. And I don't know why she's doing this. She might be trying to prove something to Lexi here. I'm not sure what. And again, Ivy just trying to get this over with. And Alyssa won't allow it. Tried for the enziguri again, missed it. A bad miss there. Tree of woe position here now. Oh, what's this? Oh, God, Alyssa, I wouldn't be doing this. Coast to coast on Ivy Nichols. Ivy Nichols tried to roll out. Couldn't do so. And now look at this. Crossbody, nobody home. Ivy Nichols. Looking for the blockbuster, nobody home there. Tried for the beauty breaker, couldn't do it. Now look at this, looking for the moonsault or the Phoenix Splash, whatever that is. It doesn't matter, Ivy Nichols trying for the victory, and she's got it. Ivy Nichols with a big victory And Lexi Starr spoils the debut of Alyssa Voss. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your main event right after this. All right, folks. We are at your main event, and it's time for an Intercontinental Championship match. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Just days after he defended it in a triple threat eliminator, he's defending it yet again. Bobby Saturn will be defending it against this man, Brandon Collins. Bobby Saturn said he wanted to be a fighting champion, and he damn sure is. But I am so impressed with how much he's defended the title since gaining it at Slamfest this past August. Now, the only time he is required to defend the title is under pay-per-view, premium live event. He does not need to any time before any of that. But he is choosing to anyways. And I have to say, that's pretty admirable, I must say. As here he is, Bobby Saturn, with the Intercontinental title around his waist. Once again, defending it on Fusion. He has a couple times, including over Jackson Cobb. Now he's looking for his next opponent at RCW Slamfest. 2 matches have already been confirmed for the show. That is Riley Dillon and Desmond Wright, and James Moore versus Sinister for the world title. And that'll take place Halloween night, folks, live from Syracuse. This is for the Intercontinental title, folks. Brandon Collins. The Spartan. And that man, Bobby Saturn, who has defended that title way more than he's had to in recent events. As he hands the title away to our lovely referee. And we have this, Brandon Collins, Bobby Saturn, Intercontinental title, main event. Here we are, underway. Now, the only way to win the title, if you're Brandon Collins here, is a pinfall or a submission. Count out does not help you here. Brandon Collins not realizing that Bobby Saturn was lying in wait, and Bobby with an H-bomb. Right off the bat, Bobby with an H-bomb, and once he starts to go, he's impossible to stop. Now look at this. I don't know if he's going to be able to launch himself this far, but he's going to try. Look at this. Oh, and Brandon Collins was ready for that. And now Brandon teeing off on the champion now. Couple of shots to the face. Now, if he works on the arm, he can't fully effectively hit the meteor strike from the corner like he likes to. And now Brandon Collins now. Brandon, look at this! The Spartan pulling out all the stops here to become Intercontinental Champion.
Hi, I'm Scarlet Nova. Thanks for the follow, and welcome to the channel.
Thank you for the follow, hon. I appreciate it. You can enter the command CAW in chat to know how to join our universe. We have a set of rules there. So if you enter the command !CAW, those are the rules there. And just to make it a little easier, we have those set of rules for everybody. The only people where those rules don't apply is obviously my moderators, and that's it. So my moderators, Young Sin, Sakate, you know, those guys are guys that I've collaborated with for 2 weeks, yes. And like the command says, you can check in followage. And the reason why I do that is because as a creator, I've been doing this show, my universe at least, for 6 to 7 years. And in that 6 to 7 years, I've had a lot of people want to join the universe, and I have no problem with that. Absolutely no problem at all. Where the problem lies is you have people that follow the channel, but they don't want to be a part of the community at all. They just want to have their CAW in every single EFED known to man, and that's it. Like, they don't want to be... Like, they don't want to watch the shows. They don't want to support the shows. They don't care. They just want to have all their CAWs in there, and that's it. Not saying that you would do that, but that's the reason why I have it the way I have it, as the Nia Glory lands for Brandon Collins as he's looking to capture the Intercontinental title, and a kick out at 2.5. But that is why I have the rules that I have for that reason. And like I said, every new follower, everybody that isn't a mod, has to adhere to those to those rules. It's just fairness and all of that. Like, we don't have like any overall rules or anything like that. I mean, being overall 100 is kind of crazy, as Brandon Collins didn't get all of it, but he got some. And the Spartan looking to take this over, folks. Brandon Collins with the elbow to Bobby Saturn, as he was a little dazed after that. Lackluster cover, though, and a kick out. The lack of the hook of the leg could have been very, very bad there for Brandon Collins. Now Brandon now. Come up to a vertical base here. Northern Lights looks to roll it through into a neck breaker. You can see both men exhausted there. It took a little bit for Brandon Collins to get up to his feet after that. Now he might be looking for that splash. He's got it! The splash usually goes for the cover right after. 2. No! Brandon Collins almost had the title there. And he's fired up now. Brandon Collins fired up. Look at this, enziguri. As Bobby trying to pump himself up. Trying to get something moving for him to retain the title. Now look at this suplex. And teeing off on the Spartan is Bobby Saturn. Bobby Saturn welcomes all challengers. As he tried for the enziguri there. Couldn't connect with it. Pele, though, he got that. Oh, but Brandon Collins got up to his feet. He's back down with a backbreaker, and Bobby Saturn got Brandon Collins busted open now. Now look at this. He's got Brandon on the top rope. Look at this. Oh my, Bobby! Bobby Saturn throws Brandon Collins all the way down to the canvas to retain his title. No, a kick out at 2. My, what a setup. And these two once again, tit for tat for the Intercontinental title. Right here in our main event of Fusion. And look at this. These two going at it. That cut gonna become a problem. Bobby Saturn heated a little bit now. Brandon Collins. Drop down. Leapfrog. Knee of glory. The knee of glory onto Bobby Saturn. Could have the title here, and a kick out at 2. Bobby Saturn still hanging on. As desperately as he can. And the knee strike lands. Wasting no time now is Bobby. He usually lands the enziguri, but he couldn't this time. He's got to focus. Looking for the meteor strike. Got it. He got the meteor strike. No, I'm not sure why he didn't go for the cover there. Oh, that could have been really bad. Looking for knee of glory here. Knee of glory. That got him busted open. For the title. 1, 2, no! Bobby Saturn still hanging on. Knee right across the jaw. And the senton. Oh, and Bobby now hammering away on Brandon Collins. Kick right to the face. And he's got a chance if he plays this smart. And what Brandon Collins, he knew. He knew what Bobby was trying to do there, and Bobby gets dumped. And Bobby tired. Both men exhausted here. Now look at this. Bobby. Pele! And Bobby now looking for the Sensaguri. Got it! The Ensaguri, and he landed it. Oh my! Orion's Omen on Brandon Collins. I only seen him hit that once. And the first time Jackson Cobb kicked out of it. And Bobby Saturn retains his title. Bobby Saturn with the fight of his life against Brandon Collins, but it took an Orion's Omen. A move I've only hit him see hit one other time, and it was kicked out of. But Bobby Saturn retains his title here in the main event of Fusion.